I'm still a punk. Right. Good
I can
man.
see that is always directed towards me.
That's well, there's one my side as well. That's the thing. So we're both punks.
Right. Okay. So do you want to do the opening
Yeah.
remarks, please?
Yeah. Welcome along, viewers, listeners alike, wherever you may be. I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me Cuz. No, he doesn't. I'll start that again. I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me Bruv.
I'm Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cuz. Welcome to the Alien Spaceship. So, I believe we're talking about Musings. How do you pronounce it?
What musing? Oh, musings. Yeah,
Musings.
how we what
Musings. Yeah,
musing?
that's
I
it.
guess how
Musings.
we might
Yes.
muse on something, thinking about,
Yeah.
contemplating that sort of thing. And
Yeah.
although, if we have time, I'd like to continue last week's who invented what countries and what people credited with the big inventions of the past. But we may or may not have time, depending on your answers to the uniqueness questions. Yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to think what does make not just you and me, but everybody, every single person, unique. And to sort of, before I start perhaps posing one or two questions to you, we got to think what does make us unique. And I suppose each of us is a sort of a single blend of our life experience, everything that's happened to us in the past, our perspective, our personalities, and all these things come together, I guess, to make each of us unique. No one else can possibly share our environment, our upbringing, our conditioning. I mean, I guess we are conditioned from a very young age when we start to grasp this life and we're living it. So all these things come together to make us unique and make us truly one of a kind. So I thought to start with, I'll ask you some questions so we have a two-way um, musing on it, and
Wow.
I'll be interested to see what makes you think you're unique, and I'll chip in about myself if and when appropriate. So the first question I'll ask you, Cuz, is what do you think makes you unique? Apart from the things I've said, what specifically about you would you say kind of isolates you, not isolates you, but puts you apart from other people that makes you the person you are? What makes you unique?
Well, I think the fact that according to my girlfriend, she says that I'm annoying. So I suppose that's that would be one thing.
Just to
But
correct you there, you
yeah.
shouldn't you be saying according to your fiance, but
Oh,
not
that's
to make
it.
too much. Yeah, that's what she gets annoyed about. Yeah,
According to my fiance, she thinks
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
annoying. So yeah, I think that's one, and I think two, I'm actually annoying. That
And
makes
you
me
say it, and
unique.
then you laugh. Okay, well,
uh,
explain. Why do you think you're annoying them?
um, I don't know. There's certain things that I would say to somebody, well, close friends, close friends, not just anybody, close friends. I would say certain things, and they but you know what, you just so annoying. I'm thinking, annoying. I'm thinking, well, I guess I am then.
But you
But
accept at face value when they say,
well,
"Yeah, you really are annoying."
yeah, they say in a funny way, in a joking way. So I suppose, but yeah, jokes apart, I think the number one thing that would make me unique as with any other human being, would be the voice. It's very unique.
Yeah.
I know that there are people that do sound alike, and I know there are people that can do a really good impression
Mm.
of other people. But I think if you take the voice, recorded it, and analyzed it, probably the wave or whatever, or the way that they said certain things, you would you'll be able to tell the voices apart. You know who's the real who's the real person with a voice. But yeah, I think the voice is one thing that's really unique. I don't think you can get anything more unique than the voice.
No.
But then scientists would probably disagree with that. They would say the fingerprint, which is what they do the DNA with, don't they? You know, so the fingerprint is unique as well. Now I don't know if, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if twins, a set of twins, would have different DNAs. I don't know, but
Yeah, they have different fingerprints,
oh,
certainly.
do they? All right, okay,
Not sure about identical twins and DNA, but
all right.
certainly fingerprints are not, to my
Fingerprint.
knowledge, they're not the
All
same.
right,
No.
they're not the same. Yeah, yeah. So, but my thought process makes me unique as well. You know, the way that I would look at certain things, because they're flawed. As with most humans, we've all got this flawed thought process. Not all the time, but obviously, you know, that's why we make mistakes, because the thought process is not as perfect as it should be. So I think my thought process is really flawed. Because certain times I would sit back and just analyze how I've handled a particular situation, and I would know that I you've really mucked it up, you know, that sort of thing, and I would beat myself up. So yeah, uniqueness would come in the way the speech, the thought process, but then that could be worked on, couldn't it? Say for instance somebody in the MI5, for instance, the British intelligence, or somebody in the CIA. Well, we don't know much about the CIA, do we? But